morning, happy Wednesday and welcome to Hunkydory TV and our week of craft here. My name's Amy, I'm presenting the show today because unfortunately reception had a call this morning from Dan's mum to say he wouldn't be in school today, so I am the supply teacher. So apologies for that, but you know what that means. We are going to have lots of fun here today. We have got a brand new Papercraft launch for you. It is the Everlasting Poppies Collection and it is absolutely stunning. You are going to absolutely love it. Joining me today we have got Jess. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Snack of choice for today?
Chocolate muffin.
Oh, Jess has just had the nicest looking chocolate muffin.
It's gone.
It's gone now. And in the demonstration corner, we have got Kat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Looking gorgeous.
Oh,
you okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I feel a bit silly as a 42-year-old schoolgirl, but hey.
It's got to be done.
It has. Perks of the job.
I did have a shirt and tie on yesterday, but obviously not today. Lots of lovely demonstrations coming up for you as well. A couple of challenges, a game or two, so we are going to have lots of fun. But before we do that, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. And this is such a good prize. 2 lucky winners are going to be announced on Friday's show. So first off, you are winning our school stationery bundle, which contains everything you are going to need. You have got your 3 pairs of rainbow scissors. You have got your 12 glue sticks. We have got your watercolour pencils that come in that gorgeous fabric wrap holder there. You are also getting your Hunkydory ruler, and lastly the desktop tool organiser. What a brilliant bundle to add to your craft stash. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question, and this is a good one because we can't Google it. Not that we would ever do that. But Craig might be a master crafter, but what was his worst subject at school? Was it A, science, B, history, or was it C, maths? Make sure you like, share and comment for your chance to win the bundle worth over £70. And as I say, the lucky winners will be announced on Friday's show. Also, we need to say, before we start having a look at this collection, I need to take the pens out of this otherwise. With every order over £20, you are also going to receive one of our Hunkydory pen pouches. How stunning are these? Look, you've got the Hunkydory branding on there, and then what we can do, let me lift that up.
Oh, what? Magic.
If you could see Kat's face then, look, so you've got a gorgeous zip on the top there, but then when you unzip it and pull these tabs down, you've got it that it will just stand up and be sort of a pen pot on your desk. Kat, we were saying yesterday about your makeup brushes, mascaras and everything could go in here when you're on your travels. Really handy, free, with orders over £20. You don't need to add it into your basket. It will automatically be added to your order. If you do want additional ones, you can purchase them, but they're £9.99.
Yes.
But you can get it free, just orders over £20. So definitely make sure you get one of those as well. But obviously, if you purchase today's new launch, you will also get one of those included in your delivery. So this is our Everlasting Poppies Collection. Let's have a look at some of the cards that you'll be able to make. They are stunning, aren't they? So let's have a look at this collection. So we have got the ultimate collection here. You can see the amount that you are going to get on there. Should be £32.97, but you can grab that today for just £24.97, so saving £8. And within that, you are going to receive the luxury topper collection, your inserts, and the double-sided papers, and the pocket pad, and we are going to go through all of those and take a closer look at them. But grab that bundle now. First off, we have got the toppers. Look at these, and I always love it when we do toppers that act as a sentiment as well.
Yes.
So it gives you that extra bit of room, doesn't it, to really get those really heartfelt sentiments in there. Let me just hold it up closer. Look at those. Absolutely stunning. So within this, you are going to get 4 different topper designs, 2 of each. You're also going to get your 8 foiled cardstock and your 8 printed cardstock. So again, let me just make sure. Just look at the detail on there. I mean, to me, I'd definitely be sort of cutting around that part, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Adding your foam pads to it. Oh, look at this.
It is beautiful.
I'm absolutely loving this because obviously I was off last week and a couple of days the week before. I actually haven't seen this in person.
No, I hadn't got to play with it till
No, I
till
didn't.
prepping.
So obviously Craig had this on Hobby Maker yesterday, so you can go back and watch those shows for all that inspiration as well. But it is lovely to actually see it. Can you just see all the foiling just on there? Absolutely stunning. Oh, it looks really good with the dark backgrounds, doesn't it? It just really makes that red pop, and you can see all those sentiments there. What does that one say? Today's moments are tomorrow's memories. Make it count. Thank you for all you do. So some absolutely lovely sentiments within there. Ooh. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. And I think Craig was saying yesterday on Hobby Maker, I think sometimes poppies, they're obviously quite symbolic, aren't they?
Yes.
But at certain times of year.
Yeah.
But I think this is really something that you could be using all year round, isn't it? Just for those gorgeous florals. Again, you've got that gold foiling on that one. Then you've got them on the sort of the lighter backgrounds. You can see you've got all different shaped toppers. Those sentiments as well. So don't forget, you are getting 2 of each of those.
And there's something about the poppy. I've never known anybody not like a poppy. And I think it's one of the few flowers as well that you can send to a man without having to think about it.
Yes, definitely.
Isn't
yeah.
it?
And it's probably, you don't see it as often as some of the florals do, like your roses and things like that. But you can see just that foiling on there again. And then the last one, love all the little circular toppers that, you know, like those little added extras you've got on there as well. You've got your border strips. So many options with this. Look at that.
I mean, that takes you into like Valentine's Day and everything as well, doesn't it?
It does,
It's
doesn't it? Yeah.
so sumptuous and romantic feeling.
I mean, you could cut down the centre of that and you've got 2 really good sized cards, haven't you, with that? And especially if you're getting the Ultimate Collection, you're getting the pocket pad as well. And lastly, absolutely stunning. So that is the topper collection. If you want that on its own, it is $19.99. If you go on our website at the minute, topper sets, is that the individual topper sets, are on a 5 for 4. So if you do want certain ones and you want more of them, that is another option for you as well. So that is a topper collection which does come in the Ultimate Collection. You've then got your inserts and papers. And I think these are just a necessity, aren't they?
Yeah. To
really extend what you can do with your cards. So let's have a look at these. You can see as well with these, they're just a more sort of muted tone, uncoated, so you can put them in your printer, you can ink onto them, stamp onto them. Oh, look at that. How stunning is that?
So beautiful.
I mean, I think just that alone, you could add an extra £1 onto a card, couldn't you, with that insert?
Definitely.
Especially stamp a sentiment in that part there. You can definitely charge a premium if you are making to sell. Get your circle dies out there as well, couldn't you? So many options. And I love these. These could be background papers as well. But then you have got those double-sided papers. So you're getting 2 of each of these.
You get 3 of the inserts and 3 of each design of the papers.
Oh wow, so you're getting 3 each of the inserts and 3 each of the design papers as well. So you can see, look at the other side.
Oh.
Absolutely stunning. So Jess has kindly put them so I don't have to keep turning them around as well. So you can see, look, bless. And you've got sort of the lighter, sort of the paler green tones, and then like the really rich reds, haven't you, that just work so well together. So these are your luxury papers. Again, if you want these on their own, maybe you know you're going to be making lots of cards, you can get these £7.99 or £7.19 if you are a Diamond Club member, and you're getting 12 of the inserts and 12 of the double-sided papers, 4 designs, 3 of each on those. And then I was going to say lastly, but you can't say lastly about a pocket pad, can you? Look at this. How stunning. So within this 150 GSM, 64 sheets within here. And people who watch regularly will know with our pocket pads, there's so many different options. You can mat and layer these 64 sheets onto cards, and you've got 64 cards.
Absolutely.
But then because you get duplicates of each design, if you do want to, you could fussy cut, you could get your nesting dies out. Just so many options. Oh, look at that one.
Really beautiful.
They're just stunning, aren't they? And you can see how well all of these are going to work as well. So you've got sort of your landscape ones as well. Pocket pads are just useful to have as well, aren't they? You know, they can be your go-to if you need those quick cards or just a variety. I mean, 4 of these on a page would look stunning, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like you said, that first one that you
card.
showed before would be great for building up your backgrounds and then popping another one on top. So there's so
Yes.
many different ways you can use them.
Yeah.
I love that we've got some in frames, but some just like free standalone designs.
Yeah, I
It's
love the
just-
ones in frames as well, because obviously you can fussy cut into that,
Yeah.
can't you, and either layer up the frame or layer up the inside as well. But just, and you can see you are getting 4 of each design as well. Absolutely gorgeous imagery. I love the butterflies that we've added to these as well. Again, something else that you could fussy cut.
And because you're getting that in the ultimate with the papers, there's so many cards you can make without even touching your topper sets.
I know, I love that. Maybe you just take a sentiment, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the sentiments from there. So that is your pocket pad. If you do want that on its own, £4.99 or £4.49 if you are a Diamond Club member. Or again, it might be that you get the Ultimate Collection because it is included within that for £24.97. But let's have a look at some of the amazing cards that have been made by the team here. Look at this one.
So beautiful.
I spot some very nice acetate on there as well,
Ooh.
which may be coming up in the second part of the show. Look at this strip here as well. A lovely way of being able to use that. This is one by Beck.
Wow.
How stunning is that?
So beautiful.
Absolutely.
Mixing and matching your toppers with your pocket pad as well.
Yeah,
It's stunning.
your little book, pocket pad, not little book. Yeah, look at this one again, using the acetate there. I love the difference in the size of the cards, isn't it, as well? You can see
Yes.
this one, you know, but then you've got the much larger one. So whatever types of cards that you enjoy making. Look at this one, being done with gold mirror there. Gorgeous stepper card.
Ooh. And then just straight from the cardstock with that one.
Yeah, another way that you can use it,
Yeah.
isn't it, as well? Oh, wow, look at this one. So this one, you've got those 2 toppers. I love the fact that we do toppers that are the same size and shape as well,
Yes,
because
yeah.
cards like this, you are going to be able to make with it. And lovely to have that sentiment behind there as well. But then it will also fold flat for your envelope.
Beautiful.
Look at this one.
Ooh.
That is striking, isn't it? Do you
It
think?
is. It's
Yeah.
very different. Sometimes it's when you think about it, there's not very much on there at all.
No.
And it's brave.
But
We feel like we've got to feel every space, but with that beautiful dark background, it's stunning.
Absolutely good. And I can't believe I'm going to say that. Sometimes less is more. I know.
Somebody check a temperature. I think we might need to send her home.
Gorgeous card made from by Craig there as well. Another one, they make really nice gatefold cards as well, don't they?
Don't they?
Such a lovely way to use those pocket pads as well. And then this one bringing in some of your other Miri as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards there. But then, let me show you this. Let's move out. Look at what else you can make with it. Can anybody guess who this is?
I can't. I don't know.
It is our newest member of the team.
What to say.
It is Craig with his granddad. And you can see the red flower that his granddad is wearing just really ties in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And just gave Craig the inspiration to create a gorgeous scrapbook page as well. So this is 12 by 12. So you can see how this collection is going to work as well. That's definitely a keepsake, isn't it?
100%.
I mean, that would look gorgeous in like one of those box frames as well, wouldn't it? Yeah. Really lovely. So I think, Kat, it's time for a demo with this.
Well, you're getting more than one.
Yes.
Because it's School of Craft. So I have been tasked with the topper challenge, which is to take one of our beautiful topper sets from today and make as many cards as possible from it.
Love
so
this.
We are going to attempt 4. So we're definitely going for quantity over quality here. So bear with me.
We will get both.
They won't be the fanciest cards in the world, but we'll get a little bit of difference throughout. So to start off with, let's pick this one at the top. And I think we'll just start with a 5x7 and just have it poking over the top a little bit. So I'm going to pop out all my elements. I have done my mats in advance. So we've got a 5x7 card blank and a 5x7 mat and layer. And I think for this one we will go from the edge here. So we've got a nice variation in colour. So we're coming 3 notches under the 7 by 3 notches under the 5. Keep all my bits to one side because no doubt if we are making this go over 4 cards, we will need to bring them in somewhere else.
Michelle said, Kat, your cards are always quality and you are using Hunkydory products, so quality is assured.
The second bit, I 110% agree with. The first bit, I'll let you make your minds up on that one. So we are going to pop this down on here. There's no ribbon strips or anything, but I think even this with a sentiment is enough for a card here. So let's just, I'm going to pop this first layer down.
Remember, Kat,
flat.
less is more.
Less is more. So we're going to have this, and I do like it when we just overhang the cards a bit. You will need a bigger envelope, but just go for a 7x7 envelope instead of a 7x5. You will be absolutely fine.
Oh, lovely comment from Joy. Hunkydory quality is second to none, and also everyone on here is so lovely and friendly. You're part of our Hunkydory family now. Chatting with somebody else in the chat. Isn't that lovely?
It is, absolutely.
And that's what we want.
So we will pop that in the middle there. Then let's go with, I'm just making sure I've got enough sentiments to spread throughout this whole design. Let's just stagger them 2 down there like that. I'm going to cut this in half. My mind's racing between them all. I think we're doing one. We're doing fine for one card, aren't we?
But it's good, isn't it, to show how much you can get from one sort of topper sheet, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Now, I don't know whether to stagger. Yeah, let's stagger them and then just add some gems in some different places for a change. Just just to bring them in, and then we'll go with my gold. And let's do 3 little ones down the side here. And then 3 at the top, and it just fills in those spaces a little bit. We'll pop it on a card blank, and that is card 1 done. And I think
I love that.
just a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just.
And the nice thing with these, Kat, people can, whatever type of collections you've got, you can sort of try out the same style. Fiona says, oh, brilliant, love this. So handy to see everything used. I need to get better at finishing sets.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is card 1. So let's switch on to card number 2. We're going to keep this one really simple, and we've already got our sentiment incorporated in this one. So I think we're going to do a 5x5.
We'll put them all together at the end, can't we? And have a look at them all.
And then I've got a 4.5 man layer. So again, let's go with some of this darker cardstock. See if this is wide enough. Yeah, 4.5. So we'll just take this to 3 notches under the 4.5 in both directions. So we're keeping that image on. It is going to be covered a little bit by the element, but it will be poking through, and we do like having that in the background. Remember, you can, I'm doing this all from one top set, but if you're wanting to be a bit more frugal and make things out of your kit, you can do these backgrounds with your background papers or your inserts and make it go a bit further. So we'll just pop that on there. And then I am going to do another layer. And like I said, I do feel naughty for covering that up, but be a bit more thingy than I am. Let's take a bit of this one. We are covering it up, but we're putting something beautiful on instead. And then we're going to do a 3.5 by 3.5 out of this section. So we'll just come in 3 notches under in both directions. And pop that on there. And what I might do actually is just off centre it, just so we get a little bit of that coming through. Should I go right to the edge? Do you know what? I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to go right to the edge with that one. And then we can have this coming over there. Let's go with foam pad.
Or people in the comments have started receiving their magazine as well.
Oh, fabulous. So take this around. And like I said, I've really tried not to over prep these. I've got a good idea of what I want to do. But I just want you to see realistically how quick you can put 4 cards together if you want to. So we're going to have that just popping over. She can't decide. This side, just over there, and we'll double up the foam pads on this centerpiece, just so that's popping out even more. That's already got our sentiment on, so we don't really need to add anything else. Pop that back in the middle, and again, I'm not even going to be stingy. We're still going to add some gemstones on here. Let's go down the side of this one. Let's shoot it across my board. And there we go. Card number 2. Now I will show you them all later in more detail.
Together,
So that's card number 2. So let's go back to our arch. This time I've got a 6x4 and a matten layer, but we're going to turn this one into an easel. So I'm just going to open this out onto my board. I'm going to take about an inch away on each side. So we're just going to score up to here. We have got like a trimmer masterclass for the next section, showing off all the wonderful things you can do with this. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well.
What's that for the second demo?
It is, yes.
Well, the second part. I mean, this is your 3rd demo
well,
already,
technically, yeah. And we're just going to create an easel with that. go back over to our cardstock. Let's see.
Jess,
if
I'm on
this is...
12%. Will I be all right?
Shut them off.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, we've got another one in.
Okay.
Take this to 4.
You know what I'm
5,
like? I love reading all the comments.
6. And pop this down. So this is going to be our base. Pop that on there.
That sort of style of cardstock always makes a really good easel base, doesn't it?
It really does,
Yeah,
yeah.
where you've got most of the detail at the bottom.
And you're not worrying about what you're hiding
Yeah.
at the top. So again, we will go with our arch this time. And we can just pop this on here. I'm going to use a couple of foam pads just to... That's not the one I put. You know when you go and pick up a foam pad and you actually end up with something completely different in your hand? Let's pop these on here so we know they're going to be hidden. And then what I like to do is line this up and sit this here so I know it's going to match the bottom of my card without going over. So we sit that there, and then we just need a sentiment. So we will go with the birthday wishes. That is card number 3. Oh, no, I've got to add some gemstones. I promised I would add gemstones, so I'm going to. So we will pop that there, and then a few more at the bottom. This time, let's do 1 big and 2 small coming out from either side. Just being even with that topper there. Card number 3. And then for card number 4, apologies, I've been really, 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 really naughty. But you're going to let me off because I'm bringing in some acetate. So I have got a 4x4.
Detention.
4x4. But you could just do this with plain acetate out of your collection as well, which I'm sure you've all got. And we're going to take something like this. You get a sneak peek of this beautiful design here. We're going to take this to 4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. And then we are just going to score tool.
Who was demoing
it's here.
yesterday?
It's just lying down.
Right.
It's just lying down. It likes trying to pretend and get people into trouble. That's what it is.
I know.
So we've just scored 1 inch from the top. We are going to take that to the back of one of our gold mats. And then we'll cut ourselves some... I'm hoping I've got enough cardstock left now for these two. We will see. Yeah, definitely got 4 there. Let's go 3 notches under the 4 for this one. So all these mat and layers have been cut from your 2 pieces of cardstock, your foiled and your printed, that you get with one topper set. So other than the acetate, this has all been made from that. I'm going to use my dark piece on the back, and hopefully it'll show off those gold poppies on the foiling. And then we will use this one for the bottom.
I think this set would make a lovely like note-lit set as well, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, I was thinking
Just
that
seeing
before,
you put that on
yeah.
there then, I thought, oh yeah, and making sort of a box to put them in or something, a holder.
Especially with like your pocket pads as well.
Yes, yeah.
So we add that one to the bottom. This one to the top.
And could be sent for so many different occasions as well, couldn't it? Even the
Definitely.
sentiments in the set, there's lots of different sort of things covered in there.
And then we are going to reach out for our final topper. Add this on. And do you know what? I might do something a little bit different with this as well, just because I feel like taking all the time in the world today. Let's cut this in half and have it going off in the other direction just for something. I say half, it'll be half-ish. It's an official measurement. Half-ish.
We like those sorts of measurements.
Oh, yes. And let's have these come in from the side. So just line those edges up with the edge of your acetate. Try and get it middle-ish. And around like that. Pop that on there. And it just makes it a little bit different. Pop our foam pad in the middle. And I have 2 more things left on my sheet that I am sure I can make work on here. We have our On Your Special Day, which we can use as our stopper. At the bottom.
You've nearly used the whole sheet,
Well,
Kat.
I am going to use that. It would be a shame not to.
Yeah.
At this point, it might have to go on one of the other cards. I just need squeezing down a little bit just to make it sit. There we go. Just for you, that is the whole topper sheet used, but we have made 4 cards out of it, so I'm just going to add that. Do you know what? I might pop that back in the middle. I do like layering up sentiment, so let's do that. Back in the middle.
I think this should be everybody's homework for today.
Yes, definitely.
Take a topper sheet and see if you can make 4 cards from it and use up every part of it.
Waste not, want not.
A great stash builder as well, isn't it, for cards? You know, like
absolutely. And there. We're done. Right, so let's move my box out of the way. So we have card number 1, which was this one that we made for you. 5x7. And it's not like they're all...
What was that, 5x7?
That was a 5x7. We've got a 5x5. A 6x4 easel. And then a 4x4 acetate easel as well.
Absolutely stunning. They're definitely quality, Kat. Come on. Everyone will agree with me.
It's the products that do
Diane
the
says,
work.
what an amazing demos. So many ideas. Carol said, that's a great challenge. I'd give it a go, definitely. Linda, beautiful cards, Kat, aren't they? Challenge yourself. Sometimes I go to the craft room and not sure what I want to do, what I want to make. Grab out one of your topper sheets and see if you can make 4 cards with it. Thank you. Love that.
Welcome.
We will come back to Kat in a little while for the next demo. But we have got some amazing products that are going to work perfectly with this collection. I mean, you know we couldn't do it without our foiled cardstock. Look at this. It is your foiled... Look at that. Foiled edge-to-edge cardstock. 16 sheets you are getting. It's gold foiling. 8 different designs on here. Look at the colours in here. And the lovely thing with your edge-to-edge, you can use every part of it, but also you only need to use a small amount on some cards, don't you? You could see the size of some of the cards that Kat made there. This would work perfectly, backgrounds for those. And then you've got it. Is that green tea, that colour?
I think so, yeah.
Absolutely stunning. And then you can see, look at that. Just absolutely lovely designs. Again, that would make perfect for your easel cards. And then you've got your patterns as well, so you can mix and matches with other collections that you've got as well. You've got that in the red. I love the mix of the white in here as well. which is really going to work with those toppers. I mean, every time I see that's a stepper card, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, perfect. But again, maybe cutting that down into 3 and doing DL cards with it. So 8 different designs here in all of these different lovely colour ways that are going to just work perfectly. This is one of my favourite. I love a script, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It just works so well, doesn't it, with it?
Ooh.
Then you put it on that. That is stunning, isn't it? And then got somewhere it's in the sort of more in the corners. That gorgeous green again. And then sort of your flourishes, isn't it, on those two. 16 sheets you are going to get in total, $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member for your foiled edge-to-edge cardstock. We've also got, and we did get a sneak peek of it, didn't we? The luxury foiled acetate. You are getting 16 gold foiled sheets in here, 4 sheets in 4 designs. And you know with our acetate, it's construction weight, so if you do want to make easel cards, stepper cards, you are going to be able to do that. Just look at the amount of foiling on there. The quality on this as well, isn't it, is always the best, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Again, you could chop that down the centre, couldn't you, to create 2 card fronts.
This one is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd be getting in with my alcohol markers on the back of that and colouring it.
Oh, such a good idea.
Stunning.
Yeah. Love that one. Sort of wrapping around a card as well,
Yeah.
couldn't you? And then got the gorgeous borders on there. So you're getting 4 sheets of each of those 4 designs, $11.99 or $10.79 if you are a Diamond Club member. And all of these products are just going to be able to extend the amount of cards that you are going to be able to make with that ultimate collection. We've also put together a bundle of our adorable scoreable, 6 different colours, 4 of each. Let me test myself on the colours.
I know that one.
What's that one?
I think that's white.
White cloud.
Oh.
White cloud. Although there's not many of those around here today.
Nope, not at all.
It's very wet. Oh, you're getting 8 sheets of that one.
8?
Yep. 4 of each, and then the white you are getting 8 of. Let me go to the next one. So this is your red chili. Again, going to work perfectly. You've then got your Merlot.
This is one of my favourite colours.
Yes.
Stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Followed by this.
This is your your pine forest. And then lastly, you've got your green tea. That's one of my favourites as well. And look, they're all written on the back.
Why?
I'm
Why
not
give the secrets away?
Because we're all friends here. I'm going to tell the truth. The names are all written on the back for me. Thank you, Jess. So that is your adorable scoreboard. $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member for 24 sheets of our stunning adorable scoreable. Next up, we have got your Miri selection. Look at this. Again, 16 sheets, 4 different colours, 4 of each. Let me just, if I can hold them all, and then it makes it easier to see them all, doesn't it? Hold them up that way. There we go. So those are the 4 colours you are getting. So you are getting your leafy green, your holly green, your pillar box red, and your rich burgundy.
I mean, I know we've moved on from Christmas, but if you're looking for a Christmas Miri selection,
that is
that is where you're going,
definitely. Isn't it? Yeah, one for this collection and then another one for Christmas, isn't it, in there? $8.99 or just £8.9 if you are a Diamond Club member for 16 sheets of our gorgeous Miri. And everyone knows it can't be Miri unless it is. So that is the top quality Miri. Look at these. I can't believe how much you get in these and how far it goes. Yeah, if you are doing things like Kat's just done with that card challenge, making bows to add onto your cards, you are going to be able to get so many out of this. 21 metres in total, okay? 7 different colourways, 3 metres of each, and you can see cat again, Christmas, isn't
Yeah,
it, as well?
that's what I was thinking. If
Yeah.
you take using your mirror to make tags and these for your bows,
Yeah,
you're sorted.
so a set for this collection and then a set to use on some of your Christmas makes as well. 21 metres, $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. That makes it less than 45p a metre, doesn't it? Which is absolutely fantastic. So that is your ribbon selection with this collection. And then we have got your love of stamps. So if you are a stamper, this is going to work so well. For the love of stamps, Everlasting Poppy, you're getting 5 stamps in here, $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. And you can see here, love this one here. I'm sure you could extend that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So if you are doing maybe like that scrapbooking page we showed earlier, you could do that, or an 8x8 card. But then you've got that focal piece of that flower poppy on there with the sentiment as well. And if I just turn it over, you can see at the back always gives you sort of a guide as well to help you with colouring as well, doesn't it? You've got the butterfly, the bee, and that thinking of you sentiment included. And this is going to be something you keep for life, isn't it, this stamp?
Definitely.
So you can bring it out year after year. And I think the chat yesterday about poppies, they don't necessarily have to be red.
No, that's just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a collection aimed at this time of year where the red poppy is prevalent.
Yes,
But
yeah.
there are so many different colours of poppies, and with a stamp, you can really
You can
explore
really,
that.
yeah, go to town with this one. So $8.99 for Diamond Club members. If you are a stamper, that is going to be perfect for you. Let's have a look at some more of the cards. Look at this one. How clever is this? So they've used the acetate on the front there, but then this is Bex, she's matched it up with that cardstock. Look, how clever is that?
That is really stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. Love that one. Oh, look at this one. That white cardstock really does make everything just pop, doesn't it?
Just that hint of freshness.
Yeah.
Just stunning.
Bringing in your sort of your circle dies there. That one was made by Jane. Oh, another one by Jane. Look at that. Bringing in your heart dies as well. I love this, the way she's cut into that.
The panel, yeah.
Such lovely ideas. This one, so using that foiled edge to edge on the background there. The samples are absolutely stunning, aren't they? This one, again, using, look, love how the acetate's been used on the front there.
Just to give it that edge.
I
it's
know.
So clever.
They're all, look at this. So many ways of being able to use this collection, isn't there?
So much fun. That design as well for like giving like faux cracker effects for like Christmas cards and stuff would be great.
Oh, yes, yeah. Another one here. Look at this. You can make some real showstopper cards, can't you, with this collection? Bringing in some of your other sentiments as well, if you've got those. And then, talking of having poppies in other colours, this is some of the cards that have been made using the stamp. Have a look at that. I think it's been heat embossed in white, hasn't it? So stamped and heat embossed in white.
And then coloured in.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love that one. Another one here.
Ooh.
How clever is that?
And I love all the different looks you can get from stamps as well.
Yeah, because that one's been masked, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So you can add more onto there. Yeah, and it just depends what you use, doesn't it? Whether you use your watercolour pencils, whether you use your alcohol markers. Now, I thought this was in the wrong box when I saw it. I thought this isn't in the right box, but it is. Look at that. So that is just taking that butterfly stamp from that Poppies. Absolutely. This is by Lynn Bell. An absolutely stunning card. But just shows you how versatile that stamp set is going to be as well. absolutely love all of those samples. So I think, Kat, we need another demo.
Okie dokie. Can I be really cheeky?
What would you like?
I didn't know about the foiled cardstock, and I think I could use some in this demo.
Definitely.
And because Amy's going to love this one, because it's definitely more is more, and foil cardstock.
I mean,
really
if I give you
that.
all of them, then
And
that means we have to kind of keep it then, doesn't it? So I'll just give it you all.
Oh dear, what a shame. And you can help me decide as we go along. So we are back to the School of Craft, and I was asked to show off our paper trimmer and the different things you could do with it. So bear with me, it's just one demo this time, but there are a few processes, so let's see where we can go. I'm going to start with some gold mirror, and I'm going to cut this down to a true 8x6. But then we are going to start playing around with why our trimmer is so fabulous. So we're going to pop this on. We're going to take it to the inch mark. And on 3 sides, we are going to cut an inch in from each way. So you don't need to do any marking because all your marks are on your trimmer for you. So you're going to take your left edge up to the 1 inch line. Make sure your blade sat somewhere in the middle. We are going to trim up to the 7 inch mark and down to the 1 inch mark. So we've got an inch top and bottom now as well. Then we're going to rotate this 90 degrees. Make sure the now bottom is sat at the left hand 1 inch mark. We're going to take this up to meet that cut line there, and you can see perfectly because you've got all your markings on your blade and your guide tool. So we just take that to meet the 5 there, and then the 1 at the other side. So we're lining that score line up with the 1 here. I have just pushed that a bit far and it's gone over. That was me, giddy. And then we're going to repeat the process for the last time. We're going to take it down here now on the 1, back up to the 7, back up to that line there, and back to the 1. But we are not cutting this piece, because we're going to use this to make kind of, I'm going to call it an internal easel. So we are now going to go from the top, and we are going to score this line in rather than cut it. But again, you can use your trimmer for this. And then what we're going to do is, this should now effectively be a 6x4 panel in the middle. So if I can take this to that score line, would be the, is it 6x4? Just need to make sure this is right. Well, I know it's 7, so if I take this to 3.5, that should be my halfway point. Why do I not feel that's right? No, it's not 7, it's 8. That's why it's not right. So we're going to take that to 4, and we're just going to score in between that line here. And this is going to create us like an internal easel. So we're going to fold this back and bring this down, and it's going to sit up in the middle of our card like this. Now this is where I'm thinking I'm going to bring some foiled in for my background.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So choices. I don't know whether to go, oh, let's go full on. We're doing more is more. So again, I'm going to take this to the 6x8, just so it's going to create some stability at the back of my card. You can just make it a slightly bit smaller, just so you don't have to worry about it popping out. And then it's easier for this one if you add your adhesive to this part round here, and then you're not worrying about getting it on your cardstock or anything later on. And then we can just layer this on to the back to fit into place, and hopefully that should give us this beautiful little bit of pop underneath our easel here. That is step 1. I've just got a little bit of excess down the side, and the perfectionist in me is just going to trim that away. If you're using your construction glue, you'll have a bit more wiggle time to get that exactly in the right place. So now what I want to do is cut a mat and layer border for this like frame panel that we've got here.
Yes.
So, again, to our wonderful trimmer, I'm going to take
You're always really good at working these out.
Well, I've played around with this one,
Yeah.
and I found it's easier, which I'll talk you through now. If we cut this to the same size originally to start off with, so again, we're going to go 6 by 8. Which you're thinking is not going to leave us any mat and layer around the edge. We're going to sort that out after. The reason being, when I cut the internal panel, it's easier to do your markings if you do it with a full-size piece and then trim away the excess afterwards than trying to work out notches and halves from both sides.
Yeah, because I always avoid doing this for that reason. So this is brilliant to work out, you know, a good way of doing it.
Yeah. So what we want to do, because this is effectively an inch wide and we need a notch and a half on either side for our normal mat and layer width. So what I'm going to do is take my internal measurement a notch and a half under the 1 inch. So where we have the 1 inch marking this time, I'm just going to take that to 1.5 notches. I know it's really hard for you to see on here, but that is what I'm doing. You can always mark it on your board as well if you find that easier. And again, you have still got all those markings on the side trimmer as well. So we're just going to do that. So we're going to bring this down to 1.5 notches under the 1. And then it will be 1.5 notches over the 7. I'm trying really hard to see without putting my head in the way. And you're just going to repeat that this time all the way around to create this frame. And you will feel when it hits that side there. So this time at the 6, we're taking it to 1.5 over the 5. And then again, mark that at your 1.5 under the 1. Wait till it hits that line there, and then down to 1.5 under the 7. And then hopefully these two should line up. And this is the moment of truth. When we pop this over here, will it give us that internal nice border? It has. Can you see that fitting right there now?
A-star cat for you.
And then what we're going to do is then take a notch and a half off each side, and that should give us that lovely outer border as well. Trust me, it's easier doing it this way than cutting it down
I'd never
first.
thought
It's
of
just
doing it that way. Yeah.
to work it out. So I'm going to take this, we're going to do, when you're doing your first two sides, so with the 6, we're going to go 1.5 notches under in that direction. 1.5 under the 8. And then on your second turn round, it is going to sit at the 3 notch mark, because obviously you've taken your 1.5 on that one already. And then the same on this one. And I hope this has shown off some of the wonderful things you can do with your trimmer and how precise it is.
Because you wouldn't be able to do these sorts of things with a guillotine, would you, or some of the other trimmers?
And I am going to go with my construction glue this time too. So I'm just keeping my construction glue in the middle bits in case there's any like wiggling, that it doesn't go too far out of place. And we will pop that back over there, but we are not finished yet. We have some other things to do. And I hope you can see that we have got that lovely bordered border around each side. And when you pull that back, you've got that lovely mat and layer in the middle there as well. So I want to do a mat and layer for this piece here. So we can go back to our cardstock. I'm just going to use the plain bit at the top. I know that is that width is 4 inches by, it'll be 3, won't it, because it's 6. So we'll go 3 notches under the 3 by 3 notches under the 4. And that should fit on there nicely. And then, because I'm an absolute lunatic, we're going to add another easel into play as well. So we are just going to pop this down on there. You can use some of your papers to mat and layer this piece as well, but because I'm concentrating on what we're seeing on the front at the moment. So let's take another piece of gold mirroring. We know the gap that we've got on the bottom of the card here is 4 inches. So if I take this to 3.5, so we still have a peak of that card coming through as well. And then I'm going to take it to 5. We're going to score at 2.5. And then again, I'm just going to take a notch off each side down to the score line. And by a notch, I mean an inch off each side. There's lots going on. It's hard to remember all the wordage.
But somebody's put in the comments, like, the beauty of it, it's on YouTube forever.
It is, yes.
So just go back, just jot down the date and type, you know, and then just go back and watch it when you're ready to make it. And I do that often with YouTube. You can stop it, can't you, and pause it, and yeah.
And we've just folded that bit in half to make us another little easel. And let's use some of this. Now we're going to be chopping into the design a bit, but we still have a peak of it coming through. So we're going to go 3 notches under the 2.5 by 3 notches under the 3.5. Let's go from this way, so we've got a bit more of the design showing. Let's do it in that direction, so that's showing off that beautiful cardstock at the bottom there. And then we will pop this on a foam pad, just so this one is going to naturally work as a stopper for the section that we had at the back. Ooh, that's doubled up a bit, hang on. Try again. So we will layer that back into this piece here, keeping the edges, try and keep it all nice and even around the bottom and the sides. And then we just need to go in with our panels. So I'm going to take this one for our main background topper. Take out that middle frame just so we've got a little bit of that peeking through the back. And I'm pretty sure, if I've done this right, that should fit nicely just onto there. Tiny little bit in the corner. So again, we're just going to add some tape. Just keep it to the bottom half though, because we don't want it coming up above the design. And we can just pop that like that, meeting the bottom there. And then we will add some foam pads to this one. Again, making sure we're hitting the bottom rather than the top. And we can pop that back in place in there. And that will sit like that. And then let's go for a lovely sentiment here. With a grateful heart we speak your name, your memory burns a steady flame. With thankful heart we'll always say the love you left in memory. Too gorgeous. Just pop a foam pad on that one. Pop this again on the front like that. And then we will just take this for the stopper. And I promise, we're almost there.
This card is stunning. There's going to be so many people trying out this style, I'm sure of it.
As the stopper for that one on the back. And I think, there we go. Just something so
Absolutely
different.
Stunning. Gorgeous. People are definitely going to try that out. And please send us photos if you do. Love that. Thank you, Kat.
You are welcome.
And just showcases how well our trimmer works on cards like that.
Yeah.
Oh dear. The next part. I don't think we've got time for this, Jess.
Miss, I've got a cough. Can I go to the doctor's office?
I need the toilet. Can I go? So, coming up next, we've got a spelling bee.
No.
Oh, now I know why Dan's not here. Thank you.
I cannot spell. This is not fair.
These are hard.
These are Amy's words.
So I've got 3 words that I'm going to read out to Kat, and she needs to spell them.
Nah.
Kat, I know. And then Kat's got 3 words that she's going to ask me how to spell. Who's going first? Kat, it's up to you.
Go on, throw it at me.
So the first word that you need to spell, Kat, is necessary.
Not a chance. No. Can I write it down?
Yes.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, write it down. I'm going to do the same. Let's grab a pen. Is that cheating, Jess? It does help.
I've got any and then I'm lost.
Necessary.
I can't do S's and C's and stuff like that.
Just put...
I'm like literally dyslexic. This is not fair.
Just put 1 C in and 2 S's.
Okay. N-E-C.
Yep.
E.
Yep.
S-S.
Yep.
A-R-Y.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Okay. Your first word is camouflage.
Oh. Oh. C-A-M.
Yeah?
Is it O-U?
Yeah?
F-L.
Yeah?
Is it A-G-E?
Of course it is.
Yay! Cool. Right, Kat, your next word. Oh, I don't think I'd get this one. Rhythm.
Rhythm.
Rhythm. That song's got good rhythm.
It's the last bit. I'm going to go with R-Y. No. R-H-Y.
Yep.
T-H.
Rhythm. One more.
Rhythm.
Oh, this is going to be on the bloopers, isn't it?
I'm not got a clue.
Just 1 letter.
Left. N.
Yeah, there you go. Well done.
All right. I thought you were saying I'd missed something. Okay.
Go on then.
Are you ready for a bit of broccoli? Oh, I've just realised what your last one is.
B-R-O-C-C.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
O-L-I.
Of course it is.
Yay! Cool. Right, Kat. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Who thought of these, Jess? It was Jess, obviously, just a nervous giggle, told us who.
I did think Dan was on the show, so I did sort of set Dan up. But...
Okay, so Jess thought Dan was on the show, so slightly set him up, which means I'm slightly set up as well. We'll get our own back. Kat, your final word is orangutan.
No.
Orang.
Orang.
Utan. Orang-utan.
Right. O-R-A-N.
Yep.
Orang. G.
Yep. Utan.
U-N-T-A-N. No, hang on. O-R.
Yeah.
A-N.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
U.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
A.
Yep.
N.
Yes. Well done. 3 out of 3.
I'm so sorry.
It's what, a made-up word?
No, it's my favourite one. I've got all of it.
Oh. Go on then.
Hippopotamus.
Jess wouldn't even let me have a bin out the studio this morning. And then she's setting me up with these words. Say it again.
Hippopotamus. Mus.
Hippopotamus.
Not that. actually look at it. It's not how you say it at all, is it?
Well, say it how it looks.
Hip. Pop. Ot. Amos.
Okay. So H-I.
Yes.
Double P-O.
Yes.
P-O-T.
Yay.
A-M.
Yes.
U-S.
Yay!
Yes. 3 out of 3. What do we win? Oh. I actually think Dan should provide the prizes.
Yeah.
We'll let him know that we deserve prizes for that game, don't we? That was good fun. So both myself
Evil.
and Kat can both spell.
Evil.
Broccoli and hippopotamus. There you go. That's all we... School was worth it just for that. Next up, we have got a quick Win It Weekly reminder. You are in with a chance to win your school stationery bundle. It's all down here. You know what it is. You've got your rainbow scissors, your glue sticks, your watercolour pencils, your ruler and your desktop tool organiser, worth £70.84. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. Craig might be a master crafter. I wonder if he can spell. We'll find out. But what was his worst subject at school? Was it A, science, B, history or C, maths? Like, share and comment and we will announce 2 lucky winners during Friday's show. Next up, we have got... We had to have it on the show, didn't we? I know somebody in the comments has already spotted that this is on offer. I know. Look, I don't even have to hold it that way. Your 6x12 paper trimmer, you see us using it all day, every day. You can use it with your A3 cardstock. Should be $21.99. At the minute, is it till Sunday midnight?
Yeah.
Till Sunday midnight, $16.99. I haven't got one of these at home. So every time I want to craft, I always take mine home. Because we work in notches, don't we?
Yes.
You heard Kat during her demo. You have to have this, don't you?
Yeah.
It just, once you've used this, you won't use any other trimmer. Make sure you get hold of that. $16.99 at the moment. What a price. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I knew she gave it to me. Your craft knife plus your 2 blades. I love it when we do these offers on products that we just use all the time, isn't it? You also get a blade on there, so 3 blades in total. Should be $5.99, but currently just £4.19. Definitely one to get hold of there. Look, right, where are we going to? Foam pads. Foam pad bundles, half price. Should be £16, now £8. Definitely the time to stock up. Are the black foam pads on offer? We've got black foam pads. You've got your 1 mil deep ones. You've got your large ones that we all go to all the time. You've got your strips, so your larger, I mean, that doesn't really show a lot, does it? Your thicker strips and then the thinner ones as well. So definitely check out the website. Foam pad bundles, currently half price. Should be £16, but just £8. Love that. I don't think how many we get through a week here. And then lastly, we have got your card blanks and envelopes. 40% off. Off your essentials, this is. You can see here we've got a selection. They're also ink me, so you can ink and stamp straight onto them. You've got your 5x5s. You've got your DL cards. You've got your A6. You've got your 7x5, your 6x6, your A5, your 8x8s, and your 7x7s. You've also got, look at these ones, your A4 ones. Wow. Fabulous if you are making cards for work. You know you want everyone to sign it.
Yeah.
That's going to work brilliantly. Or if you've got a real sort of milestone birthday.
I think they're great for like 18s and 21st.
That's
and things
it,
like that,
it's
aren't
from
they?
photos on and things like that. Make sure you check out the website. 40% off our cards and envelopes. Again, stock up while you can on those. I've even covered up the cards. So now, Kat.
Yes.
We are going to give you a sketch challenge. I've just got to find it.
I think it's here. words on the back of it.
I was writing my words on the back of it. Have you got is there a copy being left over there?
Yes.
Okay, so each day we are doing the third demonstration as a sketch challenge, and the person who demonstrates the previous day leaves a sketch challenge. So this is from Bex.
Okay, just let me check I've got the same one then. That it's not one left from a previous day. Yes, yeah, that we're fine.
This one has been devised by Bex. So this is one of the first sketches she did.
Okay.
When she started here at Hunkydory. Okay. So this is exciting, isn't it? Looking forward to seeing. So let's come over to you, Kat.
Okie dokie. So so this is the sketch that we've got. We are going to use it with this topper set that I think works perfectly. So let's go. I'm going to bring in a bit of a mirror. I'm going to be crazy because we've not used that yet. So I thought let's bring some of that in. Let's start with our beautiful red to start off with. I'm going to do an 8x8. It's a square card. But I'm going to leave a nice white edge on it. You know me. So we'll do our mirror mat to 7x7.
I think you can with this collection though, can't you? Because it's got those sort of pops of white in it as well.
And then let's decide which one of these we should use. I absolutely love that one, but I think it might be a bit too red. Let's go with this. Take this 7, 3 notches under the 7. Right, 3 notches under the 7. Oh, that's handy because I could use that for that border coming back across in a bit. Look at that, it's all working.
Love it when a plan comes together.
And we can pop that on there. Just like that. And let's pop this on my 8x8. I do see just when you pop it on, especially when you've got like coloured mirrors and things like that, it just really makes them pop. Get that nice even border all the way around. So next up, I need this strip across the middle.
Joyce says I was cheating.
Why were you
in the spelling challenge?
No, we don't cheat. Let's just see. Let's take this down to 3 notches under the 1, so it's just an inch width. And we know it's already 3 notches under the 7, so let's bring in some of the green mirror this time.
Yesterday we had SATs questions.
Oh, do not. I'd be terrified.
Maths and English, I know.
The spelling was bad enough.
Does make it easier writing it down though, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, it looks perfect on that green, doesn't it?
So pretty. Because you've still got that like gold border across the edge there, that really helps work as well. It's a bit further up on the design, but I don't want to cut across the flower too much. So we will add that back across there. Then we have our topper. I think I might bring this one with the white border, and then it ties in the sides as well.
Are you doing the jaunty angle as we call it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Good.
And then let's be a little bit bougie. Have I got the other mirror? Have I not?
Did we give the story on this?
We did?
Based on Bex's first ever Hunkydory card.
Yes. Apparently she said it wasn't her first card, it was her first sketch that she did.
Oh, first sketch challenge.
And then she actually found somebody had replicated it. Yeah.
She's got a better memory than I have. I can't remember what.
Oh, sketch challenges are just so helpful though, aren't they, sometimes?
Yes,
when you're not quite sure what type of card you want to make or how to lay it out.
So I am being a bit bougie and popping this on to that like really
Oh, Lisa,
lovely...
we didn't have the picture though.
Oh, do you want it?
Yeah, can we? Can we show that one as well? Look, so we can show it quickly. So look, even got Bex, look, spring 2020. So that was the first sketch challenge she did. And I love the gems. Just the pearls going around those little...
so cute. It's such a Bex card though as well.
Absolutely
if you'd
stunning.
have asked me.
Love it. So that's where the inspiration for this sketch challenge came from.
So we'll just cut out around here. And usually I wouldn't normally back my frames, but because we're trying to show off that mirror at the same time, it's a great way to do it and tie it back into the topper, with the topper just having gold mirror on it. It just brings it all together.
Oh, Deb said Kat's cards are always so good. I love watching her make. She makes it look so achievable.
Oh, thank you.
Susan said, love seeing where it's going to end up with Kat's designs. Oh, lots of lovely comments.
Technically, this isn't my design, but...
It's your interpretation of it, though.
It is my interpretation, that is true. And that's it. Don't just think because it's an arch on the card and the toppers are circles that you've got to do that. You can just mix up what you've got on your sheet.
It was funny, we were talking yesterday about sketch challenges and how close to it people go. You know, like some people take it and that's how it...
Yeah,
it's
really,
got to
literally.
be the arch and
yeah.
this, and, but then other people will sort of mix and match things.
Right, we have a little banner strip at the bottom and we have a ribbon border here, so we might as well use some of that. Have that coming across. So we are just going to do a little banner cut into the bottom here. Easy peasy.
We should leave it with that picture of Bexy's for tomorrow because she's presenting the show.
Aww.
So she can give her seal of approval.
So we'll pop that on there. Then we need a sentiment at the top. And I think I've got room for two little bits underneath. Sentiment there, and then two circles. We have our beautiful little poppies we can use coming down there. I think we've done quite a good job of achieving this
brilliant.
One. Let's just get them on.
Oh, Melanie says, I'm watching the show a bit behind live and I'm blown away with the demos using the trimmer. Cat stepper card is incredible.
Thank you. Add that there. This one here. Look at that. And it just goes to show we've taken a completely different shape of topper, but been able to really...
Is that start to finish as well, like from scratch?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, and that's another thing with the sketches, isn't it?
Yeah.
They help you to make really quick cards, but that is stunning.
Thank
Love
you.
it. We'll leave it for Bex tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you. Amazing demos. Everyone, thank you so much for all your lovely comments. Everyone has loved them. And I hope it's given you some inspiration as well. Lastly, we just need to chat about TV coming up. Next up on Hobby Maker, I am there tomorrow at 3 p.m. I've got brand new designer card packs. They are gorgeous. A real mix, aren't they, of styles. Definitely one you'll want to watch. Back at 5 p.m. with Back in Stock Window to the Heart Christmas. The concept card that just sold out. We are bringing it back. And then at 8 p.m. With another chance to have a look at the magazine that we launched yesterday. So really excited for that. Next up here on Hunkydory TV, learn everything you need to know in our Moonstone Masterclass. So all about die cutting. Your teachers, Bex and Natalie, will be here from 10 a.m. Thank you so much for watching, for all of your comments. Have a brilliant day and we'll see you all again bright and early tomorrow.